Well, students, we're gonna paint some paper today that's gonna end up becoming the water for Seascape. So the first thing I would like you to do is to put your name on it, because we don't want wet paper, wet paint without your name on it. And you can write your class code on here too, and then we'll flip it over. You are gonna need to be patient as I pass out some materials. So the first thing is I'm gonna put a little bit of water on your paper with a water spray bottle. So let's get that started. I'll put a little bit of water on it just to spray it so that the paint spreads. And then I'll put a little bit of white on it. You're gonna take this white, try not to get a lot of paint on your fingers, and we'll paint that white out. I am gonna have you have a paper underneath this so that you don't get paint on all over your desk. And then we'll spread that out. Try not to make a real scratchy brush, because otherwise it won't, it could put a hole in your paper. As you're doing that, I will come around, I'll put a couple drops of this lighter blue. You can brush that out. I'm gonna get my edges. Once I get that lighter blue brushed in, then I'm gonna brush in a little bit of this darker blue. And this will create some different shades of blue for water. Now, you can see this painting is going pretty fast so that I can keep the paint wet, because the last thing that I'm gonna have you do is to use one of these tools. And I'm gonna give you a bigger paper, so you can just set your brush on the paper so it doesn't get paint on your desk. And then we're gonna use this. I'd like you just to use, it's kind of cool how it will take the paint off. Since it's gonna be a seascape, I am gonna use maybe some wavy line. You could use some zigzag line. You can design it however you want. And this works because the paint is still wet. If the paint were to dry, it wouldn't work. If you wanna do like some looping line, you can really come up with whatever you think would be fun and cool. So it'll just be a fast little painting so we can let it dry, and then we'll talk about cleanup. I'll probably just have you take the paper that's under it and pick it up, so then you can just bring it over and we'll set it down to dry, and then I'll collect them. So let's have fun.